hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So I decided to do a no contact messages from your person reading because I haven't done one of these in a while. So this is for those of you who are out of contact with your person of interest, the person who is on your mind, whether that be, you know, a soulmate, a twin flame, an ex, or crush, or some combination thereof. So go ahead and think about your person, angel spirits, and guides. For those who will tune in and watch this reading, please let them be drawn to the reading that will most resonate for them and give them the most helpful guidance regarding their situations, please. So for group 1, let's get a card representing the reading for group 1. You are group 1, and I think we're going to give you a bow there too as well. It's group 1. Help you pick. Use your intuition to pick. Timestamps will be down below. Group 2. Oh my goodness, and group 3. Also, there's that random.org link to help you pick or validate your choice if you're unsure. Do iron pyrite for group 2, and we will do this pink flower for group 3. Okay? So for group 1, we've got from Toni Morrison's Beloved, she gather me, man, the pieces I am. She gather them and give them back to me in all the right order. That is group 1. Group 2 is from E.E. Cummings. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in. It says, and this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. That is group 2. And for group 3, from Otis Redding, that's how strong my love is. I'll be the rainbow after the tears are gone, wrap you in my colors and keep you warm. That's how strong my love is, darling. That's group 3. So pause the video if you need more time. Remember, use your intuition to pick. I'd like to take a moment to thank everybody who has followed me over to the extended. There will not be extended for these. At some point, I would like to turn off the ads for you guys to enjoy a truly free reading by me, but you know, I need to get more Patreons before that's plausible. I mean, before I can do that. Well, you guys know what plausible means. It means I'm not trying to insult the intelligence of my viewers. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm just trying to be as efficient and specific with my communication as possible because I feel like that's best. And so yeah, do that. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the contact. My contact information is in the description box below. It's been a long day, guys, but the readings are done, so you don't have to worry about me giving you a reading with a tired mind. Those are done. That's probably why I'm so tired. But do enjoy the readings. I hope you get something out of them, and comment and subscribe and all of that if you would like to. Welcome if you are new here. I do pick a cards every week on this channel. I hope you will stick around. Getting started with group 1. Welcome group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So this is a no contact messages from your person. So picture that person in your mind's eye. Angel spirits and guides for everyone who's tuned in to group 1, for the strongest collective energy of everyone who's tuning in. Can we get in touch with their guides and the strongest collective energy to bring forth messages from the person's higher self or their person? If their person had no fear and no filter, please let me channel divine guidance through me and into the cards. All right. So what we're going to start off with, we're going to see what your person has to say for themselves using the see what they have to say for themselves using the last unicorn deck, and then we'll use the Modern Witches deck. More shuffling? No? Okay, we're good. So what does this person have to say for themselves at present? Let's see their energy and what do they have to say? How are they doing? How are they going to show up in this reading? For those who will tune into group 1. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Coins. 10 of Coins. You could be dealing with a water sign or an earth sign. Doesn't matter though, because the main message here is that your person is feeling quite abundant right now. They're feeling emotionally abundant, like their cups runneth over. Not just one cup, but 10 here with the 10 of Cups. They could be in a family situation, but don't have to be. More so, it's just that this person feels quite content and loving and supportive towards you. I think this might be out of character for your person. Your person could even be an air sign masculine, or have that strong in their chart. But even if they don't, what I'm getting is this person is normally, you know, kind of a logical person, a very logical, strategic thinker. But yet they're all in their feelings showing up in this reading about you. It's like they're putting aside, you know, their mask, their status, their ego. And they're just having all kinds of feelings right now. What about that Ten of Pentacles? It's like their money is not quite where they want it to be. They would really like to have a big stately house, a lot of financial prosperity, a great standing in the community. I don't know where their money is at right now, but they're sort of reconsidering their viewpoint on money and kind of like meditating on and thinking about, you know, how they can have more abundance financially. But just generally speaking, this person feels like they've had some sort of an aha moment. They have some sort of new idea, you know, around any, so if you guys have had any conflicts in your connection, they have mental clarity on what they suppose will solve that. And instead of being rigid and cold and dishonest and unkind, they're instead trying to be more moderate and temperate and more balanced and patient and harmonious here, and demonstrating more self-control. They're really thinking about being patient, balancing any extremes in their nature or in this connection to the extent that they can control it, and wanting to come into union with the viewer. They really want this. They feel a strong passionate desire and drive to come towards you. They want to take action, even if it's hard, even if they have to leave something behind. In fact, I'm sure they have to leave something behind. I'm sure they have to make some sort of a sacrifice. And it looks like they've got a lot of abundance going on right now. So if you're not with them, they have to leave behind quite a bit. But if they do so, it's because they think that, I mean, not all of them have a lot going on. Some of them just think that they can have this with you. They've reflected and are reflecting during this time of no contact on what they want and what they think they can have and what they feel like having. What they feel like having is having 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles with you. Okay. Wow. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's look at what action does this person plan to take. First of all, is there anything else with that? No, okay, all right. What actions? What actions does this person plan to take towards group one, or what do they have to say about any actions that they plan on taking, or actions taken in the connection? What do they have to say? We've got the Knight of Swords, communication, coming towards you, taking action. It's definitely a very action-oriented card, and it's about fast action as well. And this turned over as well, Three of Swords in reverse. Action to unbreak somebody's heart here. Action to perhaps deliver an apology, to communicate about a recovery and a healing. This one turned over as well, Nine of Cups in reverse. So is this saying that this person doesn't want to, they're wanting to tell you that they've grown up. They're no longer wanting to keep their options open. If that was a problem, they don't want to do that anymore. They're no longer wanting to be, you know, greedy. They're no longer wanting to be sort of lazy towards this connection in the sense of not taking action towards it. They do still want quick results, however. They do want, but they're trying to be more patient with the Temperance card. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, or they could have it strong in their chart, or you do. So we've got all of the elements represented here, earth, air, fire. We don't have any fire, oh well, except for Sagittarius, but yeah, all the elements are presented here. So they plan on being patient, even though, you know, even though it's in their nature to want to rush things. Because like once they have this realization that you're their 10 of Pentacles, you're their 10 of Cups, they just want to come towards you and apologize for breaking your heart, especially if they did that. But just to let you know they want to heal and work on things in the connection. They want to heal the connection. They don't want to be selfish. They don't want to only just be in the relationship just to get what they can get out of it, just to get what they want, just to have their needs met, you know. They want instead to be patient and balanced in this connection. They want to be your friend, and they want to work on bringing your guys's, you know, bringing what you both each have to bring to the table and creating something new, having some sort of a blossoming occur within the connection. This person wants to be moderate and self-controlled. They do not want to be in that Nine of Cups in reverse energy of excess. This is all things they want to tell you about the actions that they want to take or that they're taking. Oh. Let's see what this person has to say about the obstacles in the connection. For everyone who's tuned in to group 1, what does this person want to say about obstacles in this connection, please? What do they see the obstacles as? Well, there has been an ending. We've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. There has been some troublemaking here. Does somebody have a child? No, it's more so that this person perhaps was behaving like a child, or you both were, or the relationship was, this person didn't have the status and the money to offer you something more solid at the time. It really is about, for this person, them wanting to feel confident, wanting to feel like they had more to offer. Like they could be that protective leader who is worthy of your respect, right? This is strong masculine energy, but we all have masculine and feminine within us, so just apply it how it resonates. This could have led your person to debauchery with the the Sun in reverse. This person wanted to, it hurt them to end this connection if they ended it with you, or even if they didn't, if you ended it with them. However it ended, this person, felt badly about it. They could have gone down the wrong road with the Sun in reverse. Sun in reverse can talk about focusing on superficial relationships, drinking, partying, or spending a lot, or just being too in their ego, focusing on status and image and having a good time. Maybe to compensate for the fact that they were merely a Page of Pentacles when they would have preferred to have been, a king or an emperor. And ending the connection with you didn't answer or solve that problem for them. They still were a mere Page in reverse, and so I feel like they acted out. They could have abused their power, they could have behaved disgracefully, they could have essentially, this person self-sabotaged this connection and self-sabotaged themselves with you. They could have had real romantic love, a real partnership, even a proposal, or something solid, something real. They could have really planted a seed with you. It could have grown something solid, but it would have taken a longer time to get there. And this person didn't want to be patient. So they tried to get some sort of fast action, right? Tried to take the fast way. And it ended up coming around and biting them in the butt. And they're still in this mode of, they're still having the problem of experiencing delayed gratification, which they don't like. But on top of it, they've lost their true love. They have messed up a really good thing. They have hurt somebody that they care about. And now they have the added trouble of trying to figure that out. Shame, shame, shame. All right. Well, let's see what this person thinks the outcome is going to be. Shuffle again. Yes? Riffle? No? Okay. Oh, you're getting spoiled, Spirit. I'm dumping out all these cards on me like this. So this person could have juggled you with somebody else, but there's this energy of them. Yeah, they could have juggled you with someone else. And now they're wanting to come back and offer you this cup of love. They do want something solid with you. Like I said, they want to plant a seed with you, the seed that they should have planted a long time ago, but weren't patient enough with that slow-moving Pentacles energy. They weren't patient enough to you know, nurture that seed to fruition, to watch it grow and mature. Because if they would have done that, they would have been the King of Pentacles. Instead, they ended up causing this Five of Cups where they broke your heart and hurt themselves in the process. And now it's like they're not sure if you still see a Two of Cups potential in this connection. They're feeling self-pity over their self-sabotage, perhaps, because of the lack of self-love. But now they want to take a new approach to old problems. They have a new outlook. They're taking a new direction, away from their old behavior and the way that they were. Wow. So let's see what else this person has to say for themselves. I love how all of those cards just validated everything I just said. Except in story form. What else does Group 1's person want to say? If they had no fear, no filter, what would they say to Group 1, please? Okay, just take the top one. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles energy. We've been involved for some time, but even if it's not as exciting as before, I feel like you're my rock. So it was like this person with you, you were slow, and you're like the turtle. Your connection with them's like the turtle, and they're like the rabbit, right? And they wanted it fast, and maybe they found some fast, you know, chick or dude to go off with, thinking that they were going to get to the finish line faster with that person. Trouble is, they didn't, and now they're saying they want to apologize, and they want to be patient with you now. They want to take their time and offer you something meaningful and something real. And even if things aren't as exciting on this path with you as they might be with another rabbit, they feel like you're their rock, right? You're the one with whom they can build a strong foundation. You're the one that they can grow old with and have long-term happiness and stability with. Now we'll come back here. You have a very sweet side, but you won't suffer fools. You cut them out and keep it moving. So is this person admiring that? Or this is what you did to them? So some of you, you did keep it moving. You might have been heartbroken over this person, but you took it like a champ. You healed, you recovered. Your person saying that you took a fresh chance on a new path, went off on your own adventure. You didn't let this person stop you and hold you back from continuing to have hope and continuing to have faith. Faith in your higher power and faith in yourself. What else does this person want to say? We just taking the top one? Which one? How many? We've got Page of Swords energy. I'm watching and paying close attention to you. I'm making sure everything adds up. I like to know what I'm getting myself into. Do I take the second one or the third one? None? Okay. What else? I have a dirty little secret, and I'm afraid if you knew, you would push me away. Okay. What, pray tell, is this person's dirty little secret, Spirit? You know we can't let that slide. What is their dirty little secret, please? That this person could actually be doing very poorly financially. And if not poorly financially, they have sort of a lack mindset. They could come across as a big man on campus, big woman on campus, like they're very shiny and popular, or, you know, like they have it all together, that they are worthy of praise, but in reality they think quite negatively, and they feel quite vulnerable. Anything else? Let's get a different deck here. What else does this person want to say to? Ooh. He's only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. So this person thinks that this connection can be resuscitated. Maybe you think that this connection is over, that this person never cared about you because they disappointed you and let you down. Maybe you think that you'll never have another like new beginning with this person, but they're saying that you will. It might come as a surprise to you. It might come as a shock when it happens. But yeah, this person's they're only mostly dead. They're going to communicate to you and make you an offer. They're going to move towards you. And surrender. Surrender. This person wants you to surrender. Yes, so they want to surrender to you. They want you to surrender to them and their unexciting offer. Okay? Because in their opinion, with this Knight of Pentacles energy, that, you know, earth energy to them is unexciting. It might be long lasting, but it's not terribly exciting or daring or romantic or anything like that. But because of the way they feel about you, this is the reason why they would take the slow and steady route and take a more a patient path forward in their lives, where they have to accept and make the most of delayed gratification. So they're letting go, they're surrendering to their fate, okay? That you are the one, and that they are not going to have a quick there's no quick fixes in life, right? They're not going to be able to take a shortcut in this matter when it comes to matters of the heart and love. That they have to do the work and be patient. Whenever my phone vibrates, I hope you're the reason for it. This person is saying they are waiting to hear from you, hoping to hear from you anyway, and you have such a good heart, you are way too good for me. Okay. Oops, I got some cards mixed up here. What else does group one's person want to say, please? I had to block you. Did some of them block you on social media? Okay. And why did they do that? Because they needed to figure this out on their own. They couldn't have had you influencing them. It's like one of those situations where they couldn't see you with your friends, or they couldn't see pictures of you in order to truly have that illumination, in order to truly know that they wanted to make amends with you, and to just truly know what they really wanted in life. They needed to go within for clarity and come to their own spiritual truth and not be influenced by you, whether you were trying to influence them or not. And if you were never friends with them on social media, it's saying like they blocked you out of their mind, blocked you out of their life or something like that, because they needed to figure this out for themselves. It had to come from within them. This is something that they had to know at a soul level was right for them. And now, well, it apparently has worked in your favor, group one. Because now they want to come towards you. What else does this person want to say? Why do I always have to reach out first? Okay. Does this person always have to reach out first? For some of you, this person does always have to reach out first. Maybe you guys are so much in your power now, and you're so preoccupied caring for, some of you have kids, not all of you, some of you have pets and friends and family or other activities and people that take up your time and your interest. Like, you took a leap of faith away from this person. They broke your heart, but they didn't break you, and you continued to live your life. And you're directing your sunlight at someone else, your love at someone else or something else, and it's being directed away from them. And so they want to hear from you. Maybe you were always the one that reached out, but this person's saying, why do they always have to reach out first? Okay. Let's get some more here. What else does group one's person want to say, please? Anything from this deck? Yeah, well, spit it out then. Now I'm becoming impatient. Here we go. Heaven forbid, heaven forbid. That would be the greatest misfortune of all, to find a man agreeable whom one is determined to hate. Do not wish me such an evil. Okay. Some of you guys are determined to hate this person. Is that it? What's going on there? That, no, that's not the case. This person is saying that they think that you are determined to hate them. Maybe until they apologize, you're determined to hate them, because they see you doing well for yourself. They feel like you're happy single if you're single, and if you're not single, whatever you're doing, it's like you're just happy doing your thing, your own thing, regardless. And so they could feel like you, yeah, that you're kind of determined to hate them, or, you know, I'm missing something here. So just take that how that resonates then. Okay. All right, for group 1, what else does this person want to say, please? Who can love you like me? Nobody. So this person is saying that nobody can love you like they can. Slow and steady, I'm hearing. They said slow and steady. They're saying not always is it a bad thing to go slow. Okay, that's nice. And what else? What else does this person want to say? Okay, we got this. I'm letting go of the past and I'm ready to act. Everything I do it with you in mind. So what else is, whoa. Taking just the top one, no. Your person's starting to be a blabberjaws now. We've got, I'm listening to my higher self's guidance. So if they blocked you, whether actually or just emotionally, mentally, it is so that they could tune into their higher self's guidance, so they could know what they truly want. You make me smile. You really make this person smile. It's not just that you make this person smile, I'm getting you really make this person smile. And also they love your smile. They like your smile a lot. You think you have a very cute, very beautiful smile. What else does this person want to say to group 1? I'm making the effort to become the person you deserve. Okay. Get one from the Music Oracle. What else does group 1's person want to say? We've got Kurt Cobain here. So which one of those is most calling to me? We're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. Okay? So this person definitely wants to talk. Shoot, they might even want to argue with you. They might want to have somewhat of a heated debate with you, because they figured that you guys are in this mess together, that you both want the same thing, essentially, to come back together, to reunite, to have a good time with one another again. And they know that perhaps you could need some convincing, and they want to do that for you. They definitely want your love and admiration again, and they will go to great lengths to get it. And what is, there's one more. Oh, okay. Oh. Lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. Lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. My mind and heart always comes back to you. Anything else from this deck? No? Whatever they lied about, for those that resonates with, it was the final straw for you. It is what caused this painful ending. And for some of you, really did hit rock bottom, but you are ready for a new beginning. You are ready to hear what new idea this person has and what they'd like to communicate with you. You would really like them to bring clarity to the situation about why they behaved like such a jerk, and to see why, you know, when things felt like it had so much potential, that they left you behind like that. So, you definitely want a turn of good fortune. You definitely do. And I see that you guys will be getting it, Group 1. So thank you for tuning in. If this is your reading, let me know in the comment section down below. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, please hit that bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. If this is your reading and you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section. I'd love to read it. As well as, if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box. Check me out on Wizio and Instagram and Patreon as well. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person, the person you came to the reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides, can we get in touch with the strongest collective energy of everyone who's tuned into Group 2? Please channel the messages through me and into the cards. I'm going to start off with the Last Unicorn Tarot, and then I've also got the Modern Witches Tarot, and then we'll do messages as well. Alright, so what does this person have to say for themselves? Group 2's person, what do they have to say for themselves? Please show me their energy in this connection and what they have to say for themselves. That was quick. Oh, look at. We've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So the adorable Page of Cups is here, feeling a bit shy, a little bit defensive, but peeking their little head out nonetheless. Your person could be water sign, doesn't have to be, or it could be strong in their chart. You could have that as well, but it doesn't matter. The main thing is that this person, I feel, is kind of studying the situation. See how she's looking off into the distance? Looking over the water. The water represents emotions. Looking over their emotions, studying their emotions even. Regarding experiencing love, experiencing a new love. This could be a newer love for some of you. It's a general reading. Just take what resonates. Forget what doesn't, as with all messages that come through. So it could be a new love, or they're looking at having a renewal of love in this connection with you. I think this person thinks of you as being above them, being very fiery and passionate. Perhaps there's an age difference as well. The Page is one of the younger energies in the deck, but even regardless of age, it's a sort of young energy when it comes to matters of the heart. This person could maybe not be that experienced or that emotionally mature, whereas they are looking at you as somebody who is very feisty and confident and self-assured. So, getting anything else? This person they want to work on the connection. They want to offer you something. They could send you a small affectionate text or make some other sort of affectionate gesture towards you. But mostly they are reviewing their feelings and feeling a little defensive about it. And, you know, especially about any obstacles or competition that there might be. But they are looking it over, you know, nonetheless. So what actions will this person take? What do they have to say about actions? Actions in this connection, Spirit. Turn this down. What does Group 2's person have to say about actions? We've got the Four of Pentacles. My precious. And the Queen of Swords. So, who is the Queen of Swords? Is that it's not the viewer for the most part. Even if the viewer is an air sign, I'm getting that is your person. Your person might be somebody that has a leadership position. That's why I was saying that regardless of their age, you know, they're coming across as sort of a young at heart energy, or that they're just not experienced dealing with their emotions. They're just not that emotionally mature, or they're not when it comes to you. They're a bit shy, okay? So when they let themselves get in their head about the situation, they become like the Four of Coins looking over at her. So it's like their logical mind or their ego side-eyeing their inner child, like, do you really know what you're doing? because we have to hold on to whatever grievances that we have, whatever reasons we have for being no contact with group 2. We really have to hold on to that and block and protect our hearts. Okay, so is that what your person is going to continue to do with that Queen of Swords? Yeah, they're going to continue to do that. So they could have recently sent you some sort of small message or made some sort of an affectionate gesture, or they could still do that. But then I feel like they're going to retreat back within themselves again real quick, like dip their toe into the water, let you know they're still here, that they still care, and then like retreat again and put that pentacle in front of their heart. Maybe put work and money, or, you know, their interest in those things ahead and before this connection. Because this is somebody that does want long-term security. This is somebody that is very self-sufficient. And when it comes to their work and their profession and their interests and their like mental pursuits, they are very, very honest. Whether or not they've been honest with you, they are very honest. If they've been dishonest with you, I'm getting this person wants forgiveness or a recovery or a new start in this connection. But are they going to communicate that? They're not sure. They're just not sure. Back of the deck, Seven of Wands, defensiveness. If there is competition on your end, or they think that you have competition on your end in terms of other love interests who are interested in you, then this person certainly would not want to make you a love offer, ask you out on a date. But whatever the struggles are or the conflicts are, it could be that this person is being narrow-minded, or they feel like you are, or that you would need to change something about you or your lifestyle, potentially, in order to be with you again. Some of them could see you as a bit impulsive, where they're more rational. If it's the other way around, flip it. There's something about this connection. It feels very passionate too as well, but it makes your person feel a little chaotic. So they're kind of watching you to try to figure you out, I guess, is what I'm getting there, because they want to avoid a disaster. So they're going to continue. So in terms of action, they're saying they're just going to continue holding on to what makes them feel secure and sort of trying to keep a firm grasp on, you know, on their heart and on their emotions, and see if you're really somebody that can make the changes necessary to be the type of person that they can count on, basically. So this is what I'm getting. Don't shoot the messenger, and just take what resonates. So what are the obstacles in the connection according to your person, group 2? Okay. Nope. Take it in the upright. Yes. Okay. How can the King of Cups be an obstacle? If you're dealing with the masculine, then usually people are dealing with the masculine who watch my channel anyway, and we all have masculine and feminine within us, so it's not a comment on gender at all. But what is this King of Cups doing here? King of Cups feels that his feelings are like a weakness. And that is something that he finds most unfortunate. Let's get another card on that. Not 20 cards, please. Okay, I'll take them. So the Six of Wands is here in reverse. So retreat after failure. The next one that came out was the Five of Wands in reverse. An end to conflict. And, you know, harmony restored, a problem being solved. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. All this is around your person. Does your person have a child? Your person might have a child or might be thinking about having a child, but they're not sure they can afford one if that's the case. Or child support payments is an issue for your person. But also I'm just getting that this person has a blockage with regard to their heart. like we already saw. So the obstacles is this person's blockage to their heart, like we already saw. They're trying to keep a tight rein, and tight control over their emotions, keeping a firm grip on their hearts. And so they're wearing a false mask here with the Strength card in reverse. And that false mask has to do with acting like they don't want to give anything to this connection. Acting like they're stuck, or maybe they have in the past acted like they can't progress in this connection due to reasons to do with a child support, or if not that, reasons to do with Pentacles energy, being a student, not having enough money, and or something to do with work and home being a blockage here. But that is false. This person really just wants to avoid a disaster and does not want to be defeated. They don't want to be defeated in love. They don't want to have their confidence hurt. So that is an obstacle. They want to always look like they just want to always look like they're cool modi, okay? They want to always look like they're just cool. Even when there's a lot of stuff going on around them and within them. And this is all sort of this contrived thing to sort of pacify their ego, and yeah, basically that's all it is. It's just to pacify their ego. Okay, all right, well, that's fine. So what is it? How does this person see this going? They had no filter and they had no fear. How do they see this going for group 2? This connection with group 2, how do they see, what do they see the outcome being with group 2? We got the High Priestess. So intuitively, this person has clarity on how they see the connection going here. And they do feel like you really bring out a different side to them, deeper emotions. There is something otherworldly about your connection. They can feel your energy. Maybe you guys communicate telepathically. All those things we associate with the High Priestess. They can feel a psychic connection with you. But the problem is this makes them feel like less of a badass. And they want to protect their ego. They don't want to have an ego death. They might not call it an ego death, but they don't want damage to their ego. They want to stay looking cool, feeling cool, acting like nothing's wrong, making excuses as to why they cannot be with you, saying that it has to do with money problems or work problems or family problems. But it's all a mask. Intuitively, you probably already know what this person's up to. Even though you are no contact right now, and he's looking that way, she's looking that way, you guys are looking away from each other, but you're intuitively connected. So you remain intuitively connected. This person feels like they're going to continue to feel you no matter what. And then we've got the World card here. So this person does sort of eventually gets around to being elevated here. I feel like their intuition elevates, or their understanding of this connection and their intuitive understanding of this otherworldly connection is elevated in such a way that allows them to sort of free themselves from their ego a bit and sort of liberate themselves and experience some sort of a release. We got the Lovers in reverse here. So this person doesn't want to change the way that they are, and they see that regardless of your guys' connection, that this cycle with you will end, that they feel like, you know, they've seen the truth about this connection, and even though you guys have this otherworldly connection, that this connection needs to end due to incompatibility. And if it's already ended, it's going to stay ended due to discord, arguments. This person, not to say this person doesn't have regrets about bad choices. I feel like you have led them on a path of self-discovery and self-improvement, self-help even. They could be traveling to help them to do this as well. To learn about boundaries, how to set proper boundaries, as well as just being persistent and overcoming obstacles, and how to take like the high road in life instead of perhaps the low road, which is maybe the way they used to do things or still do things, but they're set on a path where they're learning about that, or they're saying they're learning about that. But unfortunately, into the foreseeable future, yeah, this one was showed itself a couple of times while I was shuffling. This person is going to be continuing to walk away from this connection as they pursue, you know, their own wish fulfillment, whatever that means for them. It looks like it has a good amount of friendships, celebrations, and partying for them. They could be involved in a third party. There's some facing of the fears that they need to accomplish as well with that moon card. I think there are some unforeseen problems with regard to their plan to, or their sense that they're going to move away from this connection. I think how well their plans go depends on their ability to trust their intuition. But eventually they are going to come back around to you too with the Six of Cups here. This is what they say. They see what they say that they see happening, and they understand that the separation is hurtful. And I opened up on the Chariot, but they will be coming back. This is the card of leaving home and going on a journey. Going on a journey. Having a good time. Working through some of the demons, those shadows and fears. And then being led back to you. Having a reunion because you feel like home to them, and they will miss you. All right, so let's look at what else this person has to say. You know, if this isn't your reading group too, feel free to choose another group or just take what resonates and forget what doesn't, because like I said, it is a general reading. Okay. All right, for group 2, what else does this person want to add to this reading, please? What else do they want to say to group 2? You came through my life like a storm, disrupting everything. Yeah, I feel like you make this person feel. And you came into this person's life. You were meant to meet each other, your soulmates. You came into this person's life to help them to make some changes and to be triggered to make changes of your own. But your person is kind of looking at it in sort of like a bad way, for lack of a better word, because they just look at it as a disruption. They wanted to be cool and in their head and do the thing and not have feelings. And here you are making them feel like the Page of Cups and thinking about feelings and stuff, when what they wanted to do is to be the King of Cups. Too cool for school, combined with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, focusing on their own interests and their business and their work and being a leader and an independent leader of their own life, and focusing on those things that make them feel stable. And one thing that does not make them feel very secure is delving into their emotions too much. So they have made excuses to avoid defeat and to be able to sort of do what they feel that they need to do. If I'm being standoffish, it's because you can't always have it your own way. I count too. So this person is saying that maybe you think that you should have it your way, and they're saying that they count too. Their desires count too. Their wish fulfillment and the seeking of their dreams and that which is going to fulfill them, that all counts too. It's not only about what you want. Yes, you guys have this wonderful otherworldly connection and feelings for one another. But this person just can't give in to you just because that's what you want when they have other things that they need to do first. I'm not trying to lecture you guys. God knows I hate when I'm watching a reader, as I occasionally do, and they're lecturing, but I know from being a reader that it comes out that way without us intending for it to, because it needs to be said. And so this is what your person is saying, that they count too. And that's why they're being standoffish. You can't always have it your own way. What else does this person want to say? What else does group 2's person want to say, please? Just the top one? No, all of them? Just the top one and the second one. I'm not sure I can handle all your past baggage. Okay. Well, why don't you tell us how you really feel? What past baggage does the viewer have, Spirit? Some of you are very introverted. Some of you are very alone. Some of you have been traveling for a long time within your own journeys, within yourselves. Some of you have had to work really hard for a long time without much support. Some of you don't have the support of family and friends, or you have been made to feel that you don't. Some of you have experienced a lot of coldness. I'm hearing rejection, a lot of rejection in your lives. And some of you have been stuck in cycles where you're having to repeat the same lessons, or yeah. I think you carry it well, so you might not even know that this person's aware of your baggage. But just because you carry it well doesn't mean it's not heavy. Okay, and so some of that strain your person has been able to perceive. That you have things in your life that have made you feel alone and oppressed, and have made you do a lot of soul searching. I'm sorry, group 2. Another 10. But like, you know, the person said already, 6 of Cups, they feel like you guys are going to end up, you know, coming back around and being together, because I can see us growing old together. You already feel so familiar to me. So what else does this person want to say, please? What else does group 2's person want to say? Okay, so is it just that this person is watching? Yeah, this person, they're keeping an eye on you, and even if it's been a long time that you guys have been no contact, or some of you known this person for years, or from childhood even for some, this person always keeps one eye on you, and in this case 2 eyes here. I'm really being drawn just to the fact that she's kind of trying to act like she's not looking, right? Wearing a mask, so to speak, by keeping that book up by her face, and all you can see is her eyes, and she's watching. And this person is watching you to see how you do in life. You know, to see your karma play out, whether that's good karma or bad karma, and to see the truth about you and what you're able to create in your life. They're just keeping an eye on you. What else does this person want to say to group 2, please? When can we catch up again? I do see this person wanting to text, reach out, or email something here. Message you with that Page of Cups. They want to dip their toe in, test the water, see how you still feel, see how they still feel. They know that you guys still feel for one another. They can feel that intuitively. They do want to catch up. What else does this person want to say to group 2? But you are meant to put your healing and happiness first, because it is not time for you guys to be in union or be together as a couple. It looks like it's going to take a while yet before this person really sees you guys coming together and having some sort of a solid or lasting relationship. But at the back of the deck I was drawn, it says, I love you, and I feel like this person does love you. You guys are soulmates. But, you know, we all have a lot of soulmates. They come in for different reasons, sometimes for a lifetime, sometimes for a season. Sometimes soulmates just pass like this, two ships in the night. And it's like, well, how can you love each other if you go off in a different direction? And it's because your souls recognize each other and you do love each other, right? You guys know in the spirit realm and in between lives and in other lives, you kind of have this soul recognition or memory of when you were together and when you did love one another. And that still remains. Love never dies. Once it is there, you know it's there. But yet your life purposes are at cross purposes. And it sucks, but it happens. Okay? That's not an excuse to say you should wait for this person, or that what they did to you, if they hurt you, is wrong, or that you don't deserve better. If you want a solid, real adult relationship right now, then that is what you deserve to have. So start manifesting that. Just recognize and realize that, you know, it doesn't have to be with this person. You mean you do have free will. So let's see, what else? What else does Group 2's person want to say, please? Charles Bingley. So is this Group 2's person? Charles Bingley's a swell fellow from Pride and Prejudice. He's Mr. Darcy's good friend, and he is the sweeter, more emotionally available good friend. So I feel like, is this saying that this is what can await Group 2? Or that this is what Group 2 sees their person as? Group 2 understands that this person is this way. This Jack or, you know, Page/Knight of Cups energy. That this is a Prince or Princess Charming type individual. At least they are to you. And you're not wrong when you intuitively pick that up about this person. But they're the ones that have to value that in themselves, right? They're the ones that have to embrace that. And they're at the Page level emotionally. Not quite yet at the Jack level, okay? They have growing to do. But you know that this person has, you know that this person has a heart, that they are romantic, that they would and do take you out on wonderful dates, or that they could do that, right? They could do all of those things that are just so lovely, that you would adore, and maybe they have already before, and you want them to do it again. And you know that they're capable of doing that, and of being emotionally available, and of looking deeply into your eyes, and being true to you. But they're not that place yet. But what I wanted was a message card, so let's get a message card. Those who've tuned in. Had I been in love, I could not have been more wretchedly blind, but vanity, not love, has been my folly. Had I been in love, I could not have been more wretchedly blind, but vanity, not love, has been my folly. And I feel like this is this person. This is your person, or maybe some of you are feeling this way in light of the reading, like knowing that it's going to take forever for this person to become, you know, to make you like a really solid romantic offer. It's making you feel like, you know, maybe it's making you question, do you really love this person? Or if you know that you love them, you also know that maybe it's made you, love has made you blind. Or maybe that it's vanity. That it has been, and you feel like you've been working in vain to get this person to love you back, or to reciprocate the same amount of effort, or anything along those lines, to want the same things right now that you want. Maybe you feel like you have been working in vain to do that, and that was your mistake. You know? It happens. But at least you can correct that now. What else does Group 2's person want to say, please? I love making you laugh. You are my best friend. Ah. I mean, this person is, and just one of the things, I think you make them feel free. When you guys are together, you have a really good rapport. You make them feel, I mean, you take them outside of their daily grind, out of their concerns, out of their worries. And you provide for them a nice release in the form of laughter. And it's at those times that this person feels the hope for this connection. It says, baby, every moment with you is like a dream. I don't want to wake from. You're the best. Every moment with you is like a dream. I don't want to wake from. You are the best. I was getting, yeah, this person, you know, they think and dream about the times that they made you laugh, because you're no contact, right? So how would they be saying they love making you laugh? This sounds like present tense, but this is good that they come out, because letting you know that this person's remembering, they're recalling, fantasizing, and daydreaming about the times when you guys were on good terms and when they were able to make you laugh. Okay, if I can get my cards straight here. All right, for those who tuned into group 2, what else does group 2's person want to say? Are you serious? Are we taking them all? No. Just the ones on the table? No. Okay. Can we make up our mind? No. Let's see. I am coming back to you. Yeah, we figured with that 6 of Cups. They're saying they are coming back to you, okay? But they're also saying you deserve someone better than me. Yeah. Somebody that's ready to give you what you deserve, you know, when you deserve it. Like, this person doesn't expect you to wait for them to travel around the world or do their thing or whatever it is they're doing. They want you to, but at the same time, you know, it does bother them. You don't know how bothered I really am. And so we've got, you have so much more going for you than you realize. And take this one, I suppose. I will fix things between us. Give me time. It's just a matter of how much time, right? How much time is it going to take for this person to fix things between the two of you? That is the question. What else does group 2's person want to say, please? When I choose a partner, I consider other factors besides just emotions, like what am I getting? They like somebody that challenges them to see things in a different way. And that could even mean somebody that is very different from them. Different from the people that they grew up around or from the home they were raised in. Whereas you are very familiar to them. And although they love that about you, it has allowed them to take advantage or take you for granted and to be emotionally manipulative with you and be lazy towards the connection. And it's also let them feel like they need to set themselves free to like behave however they want to behave. It's kind of gone to their head too. Kind of knowing that you're always going to be there for them. That's what I'm getting there. What else does this person want to say? Our relationship is never consistent. Why can't we find a stable ground? Meaning that this person is just disturbed by the otherworldly connection, that they dream about you, that they feel an emotional connection with you, that through that bond you bring clarity to them about what all they need to do and what all they need to learn in order to be with you. They would need to be of service. They would need to be agreeable to a certain extent. They would need to be more grounded and more able to value you and your worth and appreciate the little things more. And so the fact that through dreams or your telepathic connection that you communicate to them these things, or just the fact that you guys have such a strong emotional connection in and of itself is disturbing and disruptive to your person. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. Yeah. Obsessed with your otherworldly sort of psychic connection, your guys' sweet, warm, emotional bond. Should I get another one? Sure, okay. And the fact that I can't breathe without you, essentially, so this person's like running away. They just think you're too good to be true. This bond is too good to be true, that this emotional connection is just, it's too much for them. It overwhelms them. It scares them. They have to run around the world to get away from you, evidently. I'm kind of getting like this energy of Tristan from Legends of the Fall. You know, Brad Pitt's character Tristan, and he's with the girl, and then he has to like leave and go all around the world to work out his demons, and then he comes back. But I feel like your person has much stronger feelings for you than Tristan had for that girl. But it's similar in the sense of needing to leave in order to, hopefully, I feel like to try to, I don't know if they're trying to stop their feelings for you. Yeah, pretty much. What else does this person want to say to group 2, please? They figure if they can be a lusty, free-spirited person and travel around and chase their dreams and fly by the seat of their pants, that, you know, all those adventures will sort of dampen their feelings for you and make them feel more in control. At least that's what they're hoping. Then we've got Beyonce. So which one of these messages from Beyonce is the most relevant to this reading? Confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. Okay. So, okay, yeah. This person is, I think they're probably quite a confident person, or they like to project that. And they're saying to you that, you know, you could be more confident too, because you have so much more going for you than you realize. So don't sit around waiting for this person. Not that you do. I think we just say that. It's almost a little insulting sometimes. A reader will go on and on about that. Don't wait, don't wait. It's like, no shit, Sherlock. It's just like, of course you shouldn't wait. Do people really not know that? But I'm sorry, you guys. I just think that I give my viewers a lot more credit, perhaps, because I feel like you do kind of test the waters by watching readings to see, you know, where you're at with this person. But I'm pretty sure most of you are still living your life the same way you would if this person, you know, were in it, for the most part, with the exception that they're not, right? But you're not really, I don't ever really get the energy too much that my viewers, the ones that resonate with my readings, are ones that are sitting around, you know, waiting for this person to call. They're more or less people that are just living their lives, taking care of business, and then, you know, kind of have in the back of their mind a little hope that someday something will work out with this person. And I feel like your person is wanting you to be more confident and know that you have things going on for you. So this is for those of you, for the odd few that maybe, you know, you do need to hear that. Waiting around for this person is not wise. And if it's meant to be, it will be. And you should focus more on your own interests. And your person sees that you have so much going for you. So embrace that and develop that, because this is what turns your person on. I'm also being drawn to read the other 2 lines. Be both everywhere and nowhere at once. So as I'm getting this person, your person's wanderlust feeling. They have this wanderlust to fly by the seat of the pants sort of thing. You know, this is their way of staying emotionally unavailable, which is what they prefer. And then it says, when someone sings from the heart, don't go tone deaf. So I think they're the ones that go tone deaf. Does the viewer go? No, I feel like your person's the one, if anything, that goes tone deaf. They don't listen to their heart regarding you. Or they don't believe you when you tell them how you feel, or when you have expressed how you have felt to this person before. It's like it fell on deaf ears because this person didn't really believe you. And or they're just at the very least not ready to were not ready to accept it and still are not going to be ready to accept it, even though on an intuitive level they know that you are being sincere and that there is an otherworldly connection here. All right, group 2. So this is what I've got for you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope it was helpful in some way, and if it was helpful or you'd like to share your situation, you can do so in the comment section. I would love to read it. Sending you love and light and well wishes. And please like it if you did like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and you can hit that bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. If you'd like a private reading, you know, that's the best thing to do if you're on the fence or confused about a situation. These are general readings. You can always get a private reading from me. My contact information is in the description box below. You can also get one through Wizio. Check me out on Patreon and Instagram too if you feel drawn to. I'd appreciate that. And I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So your person, for this no contact messages from your person reading, go ahead and think about them and picture them in your mind's eyes. Mind's eye, angel spirits and guides for those who tuned in for this reading. Please channel the messages through me and into the cards to get clear, accurate, and helpful healing guidance for those who've tuned in regarding what their person wants to say to them. So for everybody who's tuned in to group 3, what does their person have to say for themselves? What does their person have to say for themselves, please? Show me their person's energy and what do they have to say for themselves at present. For everyone who's tuned in to group 3. Just going to do a lot of shuffling on camera, guys. Those of you who've watched me for a while know that that can take a minute sometimes depending on the talkativeness of your person. So just FYI. Oh wow, we've got the Sun card. Wow. So you could be dealing with a Leo or somebody with it strong in their chart, but you don't have to. I'm taking this more to mean that this person is just happy. They're doing well. They're abundant. They could be financially abundant, but I feel like it's more to do with like a spiritual sort of emotional kind of abundance. To be honest, I'm getting this person's feeling joyful when it comes to you in this connection. You guys could be experiencing some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, or like more than that, like you guys are experiencing your day in the sun in this connection. Things could be going really well, or your person feels like that will happen soon. They're feeling really warmly towards you. They're feeling like there's a joyful outcome ahead. If not with you, then in some other life areas with the viewer. This person's really feeling good about you right now. For those who tune into group 3, this person's feeling very, very, very positive about you. They're feeling very strong, like you guys are stronger together. They're feeling love for themselves and love for you. They're feeling an unconditional sort of agape love, which is like a universal love. And also they're in this energy of self-respect and courage. Very fiery, but also just warm, loving energy here. Okay. So what actions do they plan to take? Do they plan to take any actions towards group 3? We see they feel very positively towards group 3, angel spirits and guides. Do they plan on taking any actions towards group 3? Or what do they want to say about that, please? Regarding actions. Regarding actions, please. This is the last unicorn deck for those that like to know. FYI, what actions does group 3's person want to take? Or what do they have to say about taking actions? What does group 3's person want to say about taking actions, please? Oh, many cards wanted to come out. They feel a bit more anxious with regard to that question, clearly. We've got the 3 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. We've got water sign energy, and we've got air sign energy as well as fire sign energy. So are the court cards representing people spirit? Yeah, there's outside interference on this connection. This could be a third-party situation. If it's not a third-party situation, then it used to be, and this person's been restored to their senses, or you have. Just take what resonates. Energies can be reversed in tarot. But what else am I getting here? Who is that Queen of Wands? I feel like, okay, who is this Queen of Wands? Is this Queen of Wands like a karmic or something? As a general energy, this is somebody that is can rotate between acting like they don't care to being very angry and cold, aggressive. Somebody that demands absolute loyalty and respect. Spirit, clarify that Queen of Wands. Is that a karmic or something? Who is that? Yeah, I feel like it's a karmic. So you guys, this is more or less going to be for a third party. If you know that your person's involved with somebody else or you are, third parties doesn't always have to be like another lover. It can be anything or anyone that interferes in the connection, including addictions, friends, family, work, a parent. Just take what resonates. But the viewer is the Queen of Cups, yes? Yeah, the viewer is the Queen of Cups. Your person wants a new beginning with you. I'm really getting this person is focusing all their creativity and their vision on manifesting some sort of a new reality with you. Because you can see there's a big difference between the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands in reverse can be, frankly, you know, a bitch. Okay? Not to treat you guys like I would treat one of my young nieces or nephews, but yeah. And the Queen of Cups is quite the opposite of that. If she has a flaw, it's that she's too trusting and too loving sometimes. She's a very nurturing and healing, supportive person. And I don't want to pull out too many scenarios because that will make the situation go too long. But I am seeing the actions having to do with this this Queen of Wands and wanting to remove oneself from sort of an unhealthy situation. There could be gossip present. At the very least, a lack of support from this Queen of Wands to your person and an ending. So your person's wrapping up a really tough cycle with this person where they feel oppressed, held back, and burdened. Somebody here is doing that. Take it if it's you, but if you're the one that has another person or a third party, if it resonates more. But I have to say it the way that I'm getting it, that there is an ending of a cycle here. One that's been very burdensome. It could be a painful ending as well. With that Knight of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Swords talks about somebody who is kind of like the Queen of Wands in a way, in a sense that Queen of Wands sort of rotates or vacillates between being overly harsh and being overly passive or acting like they don't care, and the Knight of Swords is that way. Can be overly harsh or kind of taking a lazy approach to things. So does that represent your person? Does it represent the karmic as well? Does it represent the viewer? It's just the general energy. So communications have not been good because of this, trying to avert a disaster before having an emotional new beginning. So if you and your person, because you are no contact, you know, this can represent communication. It's air energy and it's a knight. So it's saying no contact, right? Because of what your person's going through in this other situation, or what you are regarding this third party situation. But they want an emotional new beginning with you. They feel like the two of you can come together in a way that if you guys can put, you know, your egos aside, or if they can put their egos aside with this other person that's coming in between the connection, and once that takes place, and people are acting like grown-ups and acting mature and diplomatic, that there can be harmony between the two of you and a beautiful and warm new beginning here. Okay? So what does your person have to say about the obstacles and challenges, besides the obvious, which we already saw? What are the obstacles and challenges? This is the Modern Witches Tarot deck. What are the obstacles and challenges, please? What does Group 3's person want to say of obstacles and challenges in this connection? King of Cups in reverse. So this person is, they're in a fight. They're arguing. Is it with the viewer? It's not with the viewer. They want to come back to the viewer. Some of you, this is your ex or somebody from your past. They want to come back fully learning lessons that they learned from this karmic or third-party situation, which is giving them a hard time right now. They could be dealing with they could be getting pretty cruel with somebody, or somebody's getting cruel with them about the ending of this connection with this other person or in this other situation has come to its natural end. It's time for this person, your person, to level up and come to you. But this other person is kind of like pulling out all the stops to try to stop your person from doing that. Wow. Okay. So what's the outcome according to your person? How does your person see this playing out? Seven of Swords in reverse. So it might be punishing. Your person might try to sneak away from this other person and get caught, keep getting caught by this other person or this other situation's little traps that they set to keep your person. But eventually they're going to work it out, yes? I feel like it's not going to happen right away. Your person's learning to say no and stand up for themselves. If they're already good at that, they're learning how to lighten up, because maybe they're the ones that are being harsh with this other situation. They need to learn to lighten up, because by lightening up, they can be more diplomatic, right? Yeah, they need to be fair with this other situation and give equally to it in a way that is conducive to goodwill. And in order to get something, you have to give. So there's something has to give in this other situation for them to move forward, but they will do it. They will make amends in that situation in order to move away from that situation. It's like they made an error in judgment in being with this other person, and now they have to move away from that. Okay. So what does Group 3's person want to say to Group 3? If Group 3's person had no filter and had no fear, what would they say to Group 3, please? If Group 3's person had no fear and no filter, what would they say to Group 3? I'm pretty confident I got you in the palms of my hands. Yeah, this person feels confident about ending this other situation because they feel like they have you in the palms of their hands. In other words, are they being cocky about it or what? Yeah, they are kind of being cocky about it. Maybe you guys have really great chemistry. Maybe they know you're very attracted to them as they're attracted to you. And so they know that, and that is what's giving them the confidence to turn their dream into reality of coming towards you and taking action. That's what's inspiring them to take action towards you. Okay. And what else? What else does this person want to say? Woo! Don't fly away. If home is where the heart is, then you are my home, because my heart is with you. And this person knows that, you are their hearth, you are their home. I got on there. Sage spray, evidently. But yeah, you are their home. You are this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, regardless of gender and sign. You are this, emotionally nurturing and supportive person. This is Four of Wands energy. You guys could be twin flames or higher level soulmates, or identify that way. This person wants to break ground on you, break ground with you on a home. Quite possibly literally, but you certainly feel like home to this person. Okay. Just taking the top one that came out. Yeah, the imbalance in our relationship isn't fair. One of us is the taker and the other the giver. So is this person talking about their current situation with the third party? They were talking about this is the way it was in the past with the viewer, or that's the way it currently is. Yeah, you want to watch this person. Make sure that their words line up with their actions. If you want a deeper relationship with this person, then they're going to have to show that to you, that it's more than just passion, I'm feeling guided to say. This person does want to make amends with you, though, if the relationship has been one-sided. They could have learned their lesson from this other situation with the karmic, or with this other person or this other situation about one-sided relationships, but they might not have totally learned that lesson. They might test you to see what they can get away with, so be cautious about that. Especially if you do identify strongly with that Queen of Cups energy, because like I said, if she has one fault, it's that she's a little bit too discerning, and this just popped out. Yes, she's a little bit too discerning. So in order to truly make amends with you, this person might owe you an apology. Make sure you get them to say the words, okay? And then make sure you watch their actions to make sure their actions are in alignment with their words, that yes, they do apologize. Yes, they are going to show you through their actions that they have learned their lessons about being a taker. Because they're saying here they know that that's not right. They're saying that that there is an imbalance, or has been an imbalance, with regard to one of you being more of a taker, the other more of a giver. Okay? Let's get some more. Oh, do you want to fall out too? Yeah, that one. Okay, so that is Ten of Swords energy. There has been a painful energy in your contact, in your communication. It's a no contact reading. So that implies an ending, but this one is saying it was a painful ending, and it says, I'm determined to give generously to you. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm glad that that came out, because, you know, after what I just said about this person, make sure that their actions line up with their words and that they mean what they say, because it says, I'm determined to give generously to you, even putting your needs above mine, no matter how hard it is. Okay? It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to do it. Right? But this is what they're saying. And I think it will be hard for this person, because maybe they are used to being, you know, more of the receiver. Or at least in your relationship they were. So does this person want to say to group 3, please? I like my clothes to be light enough to show I'm a woman, but loose enough to show I'm a lady. So if you're here for a masculine, they say they like your clothes to be light enough to show you're a woman, but loose enough to show you're a lady. They could like more of a demure look, not so much of a provocative look, or yeah, basically that's what they're saying. And so your masculine is saying that to you, ladies. And if you are masculine watching, you know, your person is saying this to you. They could be saying this to you, or I imagine they want you to dress a little bit more demurely. No, they're letting you know there's something in their head. Maybe they feel, maybe the feminine in the situation, especially compared to any karmics, might feel like she is not fancy enough or sexy enough, or her style is not somehow trendy enough, or comparing to the karmic in some way. Especially if the karmic or the third party is somebody who is that Queen of Wands energy in reverse, who can be very sexual in her appearance, because she uses sex to get, you know, to her advantage. Whereas I'm getting more of a earth water energy for the viewer, or for the feminine who the reading's about. Regardless of your sign, it's more of a sort of a wholesome energy, more of a demure energy, a little bit more classy than that. Maybe a little bit more humble. Okay? Let's see what else. What else does group 3's person want to say to them? Here. These two flew right off the top and into my lap. You make me want to be a better person. Please never stop being you. That's nice. And sweetheart, God was showing off when he made you. You are so beautiful and smart. You are so beautiful and smart. God was showing off when he made you. What else does group 3's person want to say? My friends are bad influences. And your kindness and selflessness gives me hope for the future of humanity. I want to be like you in those ways. So why are the friends bad influences? Because the friends had something to do with the ending of your connection. But what they didn't realize is this relationship is a seed. They tried to bury the relationship and it started growing. Okay? That's what I'm getting with that. And some of you glowed up afterwards, or your person, they're saying they've changed. They're trying to become better for you because, like they said, your kindness and selflessness gives them hope for the future of humanity. So whether or not you consider yourself that way, your person sees the good in you and they want to be more like you in those ways. Okay? Being drawn to the Music Oracle. Come on, Music Oracle. Cooperate, would you? Oop. Which one are we taking? Just the top one? Yeah, okay. And, so which one is important of those? I'm drawn to the middle one. When love is no longer on the menu, don't eat. Okay? So I feel like that's, especially for those of you who are the ones who have somebody else. But even if you have somebody else, your person's concerned, they're saying if that person doesn't love you, they don't treat you with love, then don't stay there, basically. And that goes for any situation that you might be in, regardless of who it's with. But also it's a message from this person's higher self that if they ever treat you like they don't love you, or that they don't honor you, or they don't respect you, if they're not treating you right, then don't stay. And so maybe some of you already know that lesson. Okay. What else does group 3's person want to say to them, please, Spirit? She had received ideas which disposed her to be courteous and kind to all, and to pity everyone as being less happy than herself. Okay, so that's the 9 of Swords energy, and that is from Persuasion. Okay, so I'm really being drawn to the fact that it's talking about being very courteous and kind. Maybe some of you are really courteous and kind. Maybe you do help others, those are less fortunate than yourself. This is very attractive to your person if that's the case. More cards here. Oh, let's keep them all together. What else does group 3's person want to say, please? What happened between us wasn't personal. Please don't take it that way. Okay. This person really wants to make amends for wrongdoing here. They feel like they have received their punishment for whatever they did wrong. Yeah, and that you broke this person's heart. Maybe some of you like walked away from this person, or maybe this will especially resonate for those odd few who are the ones that have another person. If you were someone, or if you're the one that walked away from this person, chose someone else over this person, you broke this person's heart. And if it's the other way around, which I feel like for the majority will be the other way around, the person is just simply saying that you broke their heart because you know, you didn't try to stop them when they left. Like you came to your senses about this connection and that it wasn't making you happy enough, or it wasn't making you happy, it was causing you pain. So rather than, you know, play these mind games or sneak around with this person anymore, as much as it hurt you, you chose yourself. Good job. You went within to rest, recover, and heal. What else does this person want to say to group 3? I settled for something I no longer want. We can see that. That being this other situation. I feel like this person, yeah, it just didn't turn out the way that they wanted it to. I don't know if they chose this other person because they thought this other person would offer them more in the form of stability or material abundance. For some of you, that's going to be the case. It didn't turn out to be the case, or it did, and then your person realized that it takes a lot more than that to make them happy. My mother spoiled me, which taught me to be very selfish and childish in relationships. So if this person could have been, choosing someone that reminded them of their mother, or someone that could provide for them the material things that they wanted or that they never got in their childhood. Maybe they left home at a young age as well. There's something about this person not being having been fully emotionally mature when you knew them, or when they hurt you, or when you guys were last together, you know, before they entered into something with somebody else, and they've come to their senses about that. I worry that you are just conforming to me and not being yourself. And that goes along with that Queen of Cups energy, because she can conform, you know, she really wants somebody to like and, you know, love her, because she has a lot of love to give, and that can come across as just going along to get along. But is that the case for the majority who are watching? Well, for some of you, honestly, maybe you agreed to a sexual relationship with this person, or one that was more friendship or passion based, because you wanted to keep this person in your life, when really what you wanted was something more. And this is something that your person was aware of and concerned your person could still be a concern of theirs. I never thought I was the kind to be threatened by your success. I was wrong. So that came out in a previous reading I did. I think it was either in How Do They Feel For You, or Regular Messages from Your Person, that I released this past weekend. So look it up if you want to. I can't tell you which group it was, sorry, but that's not one that comes out a lot. So I wonder why this person was threatened by your success. I feel like it's less to do with you being like super successful in your career or money-wise, unless you know that's true. I feel like it's more to do with you loving yourself and being comfortable in your own skin, and being at peace with your emotions and having an open heart, whereas this person was behaving from a place of emotional manipulation, abusing themselves and abusing others because of unsettled feelings within, and not loving themselves. That's the kind of success I'm really getting that they're talking about. Let's see if the twin flame journey messages want to talk. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. What else does this person want to say? Please take that one. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I can meet your expectations, and it has to do with their emotional capabilities, their emotional capacity, right? It has to do, they don't know if emotionally they can meet your expectations, because I just opened up on maybe we're just too different. But at the back of the deck, I'm not the same person you remember. So this person has made improvements. They were largely inspired by you. They were someone that made a mistake, went in the wrong direction, maybe, you know, wrong quote unquote, because things happen the way that they're meant to happen. How do you know it was meant to happen? Because it did. But unfortunately it hurt you, and now they have to make amends with you, and they're in a situation they're trying to get out of that they're unhappy in. So they know that they hurt you, but they also know that they've learned a lot, and that they're still attracted to you and want to come back to you, because they think you are very special. You do feel like home to them, but you are so much more emotionally mature, so much more open-hearted, so much more emotional in general, and kind and caring and giving in a way that this person is afraid that they cannot be, because they were really never taught and nurtured to develop those skills within themselves. It's kind of like when they could have grown up in an sort of a combative home where people had petty values and the focus was on money, things, image, status, and the superficial. Well, they could have just been, whenever they had an emotional need, their parent or parents were ill-equipped to provide for that emotional need, so they just gave them something, pacified them somehow. You know, pacified them with food, or with, you know, toys, or something material, yes? Maybe travel, or the promise of those things. So this is what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know down below if this was your reading. If it did resonate, I'd love to hear it. There is no extended. I just thought I'd go ahead and do a no contact one, because like I said, I haven't done one for specifically no contact in a while. So do like it if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below in the description box. Check me out on Instagram and Vizio and Patreon if you'd like to support me over there. But you can support You can support the video simply by liking and subscribing, okay? And commenting. Talk to you guys next time.